Hello, thank you guys so much for coming to this video. This is Amethyst Oracle Readings, and today we're going to do a pick a pile for what you have to look forward to in this coming week. And we're also going to use some healing mantra cards to kind of show you what you might need to get through the week, or what maybe you should work on this week. So we're just going to give our cards a couple shuffles, and we'll get started. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, you can take all the time you need to figure out which pile you want, and let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. So automatically right here, I'm seeing someone that is kind of sneaking behind your back, someone that's not being honest with you, or maybe this is someone who is going behind your back and talking about you or spreading gossip about you. And it looks like this could be a work situation. Maybe this is a coworker that's doing this behind your back. They're kind of having meetings with people about you. And down here, it looks like at the end of this, the end of whatever this situation is that you have going on, this person that's not being honest with you, it looks like the flip side of that is that maybe this is a good thing. And it looks like this is going to be the end of something you've been dealing with. So if this is about your workplace, maybe you haven't been happy there, or maybe you've been ready to move on for a long time. Or this is someone they are going behind your back, but it's going to benefit you. This looks like it could be the complete opposite of this, and it could also be a promotion. So maybe if you're someone that's watching this and you've been kind of going around and around with meetings about your job, and you might be offered the promise of a new job. So it's like these cards are very they can mean two completely different things, and I think half of you or some of you might need to hear that a coworker is like lying on you, and then the other side of you is hearing that you're getting a promotion. I can see where that could be really weird. So let's see if we can get some clarity here. A woman, a change, and pile number 1. So I think that I really think that you do have an opportunity coming up. So maybe the snake was a very weird choice of the kind of the deliverer of news, you know what I mean? But sometimes that's just how it is. So pile number 1, maybe there is a friend that's hooking you up with a job, and they're trying to get this process moved along. And they might keep asking, the boss, hey, what about this person? What about this person? Do you have an update on where you stand at hiring this person? So it looks like that's really what's going on. Maybe you lost your job and someone's putting in a good word for you. And that's all this is. This is just telling you that it might work out. It looks like there's going to be a change in some of the situations that you have going on. Pile number 1, that was really, this is a weird, different kind of reading, but it's like that sometimes. So if you're pile number 1 and you know exactly what I mean right now, please let me know in the comments. But let's go ahead and get you some mantra cards out here. Let's see what you might need to work on, or what you might need to get you through this week. Expanding inner power is kind of a card of letting go of any like roadblocks you have, or any creative roadblocks. It's about kind of getting your energy back up and powering through some things that you might have set down. Maybe you write, or maybe you're into poetry or something, and This could even go as far as being just any other hobby. Maybe you've put it down for a little while, and this is telling you to pick that back up. Don't let that go. And then right here we have another card of creativity, receiving elation. So I'm really starting to think that whatever job you have, it could be for a newspaper, it could be for a magazine, but you're using some form of creativity that you have. And I think your hearing inner guidance is a card telling you that you have everything you need to succeed in this. You just have to take a second, bring your creativity back out, and breathe. Maybe you are writing something right now and you're kind of stuck. You have writer's block. You don't know what to do. This is telling you that you have everything you need inside of you to get through this. Just find it. Find this creativity that you've lost. I know 2020 has not been the best year. It's been a really hard year. And maybe you've lost some of yourself. I know a lot of us have. I'm getting a lot of readings of people that need to refine themselves. They need to realign with Earth. And I think that you have everything you need to get this job done. You just need to find it. Go outside, go swim, go lay in the rain, lay in a hammock, take a long bath, do whatever you need to do, but find yourself. So pile number 1, I hope that gave you some form of clarity. Please let me know in the comments below if this resonated with you, because I feel like this is about a specific few people. And let's go ahead and get started with pile number 2. So I think with pile number 2, I think that maybe you have, I think that this week, you're kind of moving more towards maturity. And I think this is the maturity of a relationship. I think maybe someone has been close to you, and you guys haven't really, some of you, maybe you haven't really made it official yet. But I think this is the start of a new relationship. It really looks like you guys might have had some challenges of maybe whether you should be together, whether you want to be together. Maybe there's some things holding you back, or there's some things that's in between you. Maybe there's an age gap. There could be, ex-partners. This could be someone that you've grown up with. But I think that you've really been lusting after each other for a long time. And I think this relationship might be ready to mature. Maybe this coming week, you might actually move on towards maybe solidifying this. I think that it's really taken a hit to your heart of having to wait and not really sure where this was going, because I think that there's a lot of things that you had to take care of before you can make it official. Some loose ends you had to tie up, maybe you worked together, or there was just some things that had to be taken care of. And it looks like this week, this relationship is really maturing into something that you wanted it to be. And there's something new that's taken a change for something new. So maybe you guys have been kind of sneaking around and hiding, and this week you're not doing that anymore. It really looks like this is the birth of something new. And if this isn't about your relationship, it could very easily be about your job, because I'm getting a strong sense of both of those here. Referring to your job, this could be something you've really been working hard at your job, but you've kind of been held back from it. Maybe this was a new position, or this is a new job there that you wanted. You've been wanting to kind of move to a different position, and maybe you've been held back, but it looks like this week there's the possibility of you moving forward and maybe reaching some of those goals that you've been trying so hard to reach. And I think that there is someone that's really helped you reach these goals, and I think you put a lot of your heart into the job that you do, and you've been waiting for it to pay off. So either way, relationship or work, I feel like there's specific people out there who needed to hear both of those. So pile number 2, let's go ahead and pull some of the healing mantra cards, and let's see what can get you through this week, or what can help you through this week. In our illuminating the truth, it's you, maybe you've been done dirty before, or it's just you kind of, you knowing your truth and you owning your truth. This could be a past relationship, this could be a past job, or it could be what's going on right now. This week, you are really going to need to hold on to your truth, and don't let people sway you. Don't let someone try to manipulate your thoughts of what you have and what you know. So maybe you saw someone doing something they shouldn't and you're asked about it. And you say, oh no, yeah, I totally saw them doing that. It wasn't me, it was them. And they're like, oh no, your job is on the line for this. Like, you need to tell us the truth. It was you. But that's a bad example, but it's just, you get what I'm saying. You need to know your truth and hold on to your truth, and don't let anyone sway you. And then in our rewriting the subconscious, I really think this is about a new beginning. This is finding joy in a new beginning. So maybe your ex or your old boss is kind of talking about, oh, you weren't a good worker. And that's what this card is about. This is you knowing your worth and you knowing what you put into yourself and into others. And this is, telling you that you can go on to these new beginnings no matter what anyone says about you. They're not here to hold you down anymore. And last, in our uncovering confidence card, I think that you might have been pushed down a lot and kind of I don't think that your opinions mattered much to people. I think that you didn't feel like your opinions mattered much to people. And it's kind of made you feel this certain way about yourself and lose confidence and lose your self-confidence. And instead of you being this outspoken person that you want to be, you've kind of been talked down so much and maybe told that your opinion doesn't matter so much that you've lost that voice of yours. And this is you uncovering that confidence to have that loud voice again. Take up space. You are worthy of your opinions, and your thoughts deserve to be heard, okay? Don't let people silence you anymore. You take up that space and voice your opinion, and don't give a damn what anyone has to say about it, okay, pile number 2? If this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments, and can't wait to see you in the next video. Okay, pile number 3, let's go ahead and get started with you. Wow, okay, so pile number 3, I think that maybe for some of you, you could have gotten a job opportunity, and you might have to travel for that job opportunity, or maybe you've been working at one store and they're wanting you to go lead another store, so you're having to move to that one now. That could be a possibility. And then it looks like you're kind of, again, or this could be long distance, because then at the bottom row we have the writer, the stars, and the house. Maybe you're actually moving farther than like a store. Maybe you're moving states, or it looks like you could possibly be moving really far away. But I think that the news you get from this, you're really happy about it. So some of you, it looks like in this next week, I think you already had an idea. So this isn't something that was sprung on you. This is kind of an idea, and you were asked how you felt about it, and you were asked if you wanted to do it. Because down here we have, this is great news. This is what you've been wanting. This could be something that you've been asking for a long time, pile number 3. So this wasn't a surprise. You would have already known about it, but this week it might become solid, and it might go from being, an idea or an opportunity to actually being reality. So that sounds really good for you, pile number 3. I'm happy. You might move somewhere and actually end up loving it, or maybe you have been, right now you're living away from home, and this is you going back home. You having that opportunity to go back home. And if this is about your job, it looks like you could possibly, this might be coming with a raise. So maybe this is you moving up in the company. And then on the other side of that, I think that maybe for those of you who have been having a bad time, it looks like I also use the house as your body, your person, your family. And it looks like right here that you might have been having a really down time. Pile number 3, you might be having, a lot of sadness and just a lot of issues to deal with. And it looks like something's starting to look up from you. up for you. It looks like you're moving past the bad times, and all you have is, it looks like there's a lot of happiness that's coming this week. You might be getting some good news here with this rider. So pile number 3, I think you have a lot of good things coming to you this week. It doesn't have to be about your job, and it doesn't have to be about, you moving into starting to love yourself a little bit more. But just keep an eye out for the little good things. They don't have to be huge. They don't have to punch you in the face, but these look like this week is a very positive week for you, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and get your healing mantra cards that might help you get through this week. I'm sorry I don't have much to say, pile number 3, but it's just the cards read for themselves. You have some really good things coming up for you this week. Okay. You're integrating the ego card. It could be either you overcoming some past things that you went through, maybe some issues you've had, or this could be the situation you're in right now that you're moving away from. And it's telling you to be grateful for what's to come. This celebrating simplicity, it's a card to tell you that maybe you don't have to, it's not about the quantity of people and things in your life. It's really about the quality. So you could have 60 friends, but if only 4 of them are really ever there for you, what are the others doing? This is a card of celebrating the little things in life. Celebrating the smallest things that make you happy. Finding joy in little things. Picking a flower and smelling it. And then we have cultivating courage, which is having faith in yourself. Knowing that whatever is given to you, you can handle. You're not given any more than you can handle at one time. So really believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, okay? That's so important right now. Believe in yourself, find the courage to do the things that you want to do, and you're not going to fail. I know that's easier said than done, pile number 3, but once you get moving, you'll see there's nothing that's going to be able to stop you. I feel that, and I know that 100%. Okay, pile number 3, let me know in the comments if this resonated with you, and if you want, let me know what you have going on. Okay, thank you so much for coming to this video. If you like this content and want to see more, feel free to subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.